We should have did a test.
With just like a couple of people. Like I did with you
Yep.
and Jess. Okay. I'm gonna share it with the group because now I have a new one.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yay!
I can hear. I can hear.
Yay!
Yes, I can hear it.
It was just Streamlabs. Go here. I'm just posting it
Yep.
in the group.
We.
I didn't
So
change
weird.
anything. Just potatoes. Just potatoes everywhere. Yay! Loud and clear. Awesome. Okay. Everyone can hear me. Everyone can hear Steve. Oh, good. Sorry, everyone. Tell everybody that the stream is on here now and not on this other. Not you. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm telling the people. Could you guys share the
I know.
stream? I'm gonna just chug this.
Just gonna chug it.
When all else fails. Chug it? I should chug it? Yes, we can hear both of you. Yes, praised be the
Awesome.
furry gods. Image is good and sharp. Yes, you guys, I really hoped that the image would be good and sharp because I didn't want Steve to once again call my computer a potato. Hey, Beanish! My internet.
No,
Yeah.
your internet a
We
potato.
did it! We're here. She knows. She was
Beanish
here.
knows.
I'm a people. Yes, you are, Uncle Yukon. How's everyone doing? I'm from India, watching your videos. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I hear if
Thank
you guys
you.
hear crunching in the back, crunching. It's my two potatoes. They were over here earlier, sticking their heads through the green screen. Y'all looking and sounding tight. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, how is everyone tonight? We did it. It's our first live stream. I'm just going to revel in this technological marvel that I have accomplished right now. How are you? How is everyone?
Hang on. Sasha's stuck.
It's not a show without Sasha. How do you guys like Steve's pajama pants? I said I wasn't going to call it out, but since you got up.
You weren't gonna call it out, and then you called it out.
Wonderful
Thanks.
score. Coming off a pretty harsh migraine. I'm sorry,
Ooh,
bro.
PJ.
Aw, your computer ain't no potato. All right, welcome to the first live Sibe-Stream. I'm so excited that this is working. I've been bugging Steve for weeks to do a live show, right? I think every week I'm like, live show? Here's a live show this time?
The original plan was to do this
originally.
live.
But you know, like, we had to get a few kinks out of the way, and I think hopefully we're good now. Pajamas are great, better than jeans.
All the kinks.
Let's just say, if you all are just joining, I just want to let you all know that we do have a Facebook group. I think it's called Sibe-Stream Podcast, right? Yeah. And if
Link in
you
the
do join the
chat.
Facebook group, you'll find the Sibe-Stream Podcast drinking game that instead of doing a presentation for work, decided to put that together in a cute little picture. So if anybody wants to play along with me tonight, we've already said potato several times. It's one of the things on there. Actually, I can pull it up.
Yep.
But the first thing I wanted to do today, now that we can all just rejoice that this is working, and I can see everyone in the chat, thank you. Share the stream if you want. I'm like the worst. I'm like the worst
Hit like.
influencer or content creator. I'm like, share it if you want. Like it
I'm the worst
if you feel
influencer.
like it, but like no pressure or anything. So the first thing I wanted to do, and let me know if this works. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get like fancy. Is go over some of the results from Iron Paws. I haven't looked at this yet, and I don't know if this is the last like. Oh, this is after stage 7. There's no like final ranking yet.
Yeah.
So it's pretty bad, and I don't think they took out the bye week, right? Okay.
Not
so
yet.
Basically, Iron Paws, if you guys have been following along, is an 8-week virtual race where you basically track your own mileage, and then you can also do a couple challenges like in the Facebook group, and you get a certain amount of points for that. So, was I not added into the Facebook group? Sorry, Beanish. I think Steve is posting.
Oh no.
Steve is posting
it's my
a
fault.
link. No, I didn't say it was your fault.
Well, then you said Steve right after.
I was
so
just
it was
delegating.
Like, it's Steve's
I'm
fault.
delegating as the CEO of Mueller Husky.
I know.
All right. I'm going to try to share my screen. I feel like I'm at work. I'm going to share my screen. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. God, we're horrible. Nah, it's okay. So can everybody see? I think you guys can see my screen. This is basically the rankings by class after stage 7 of Iron Paws. I took a bye week. I don't think you took a bye week, right, Steve? So basically you could take 8 weeks. It's 8 weeks, and they take away, I guess, the score from one of the weeks. So the week that Beanish, Tiny, and the dogs and I went to Lake Tahoe, we just didn't count it. But I just wanted to see where we were, and it's going to be really bad for me. Like, I already know. So this is the off the couch. This is the off the couch class, and that's the class I'm in because we were on the couch a lot. It is we were potatoes. And I think when we had checked in the podcast like earlier, I was in like 40th or something like that. Then I took this bye week, and I also had a pretty like lame week. So now I'm in 71st. Basically put this topic on here to roast myself. I think when they take the bye weeks out, though, I had a really good last week where we did over 8 miles, which is we were doing around 8 miles. So I'm at 92. It's bad. I'm not going to go back up to where I was. Let's be real. So whatever. It's the first Iron Paws. Whatever. We did, honestly, it's better than what we would have been doing, which is like 0 miles running. So.
I bugged you and said, hey, this is going to be a lot of fun. I think this is right up your alley. I think you'll like it.
It's great.
I don't know. No. And finally, I got you to do it. Content.
Not even. It's not even for I mean, yes, okay, the content, but like, Griffin needed to lose weight. I'll just put it out there. We got too potato-y during the lockdown, and she got super comfortable on the couch. She's a couch dog. Do you like how Team Fluffernutter is right under Team Fluffmaster? Who are these people? I want to find them. I also kind of want to take a look at like some of the team names. Pointy things. What is that? Sticking with the pointy end. Wait, we need to see though where what is it? Mushed potatoes is. Tell me they didn't win. They're not here. Team Beast Mode. How is Team Beast Mode in the off the couch class? She barked, he barked. Chasing squirrels. I don't see mushed potatoes.
40th.
Oh my gosh, my enemy! I'm so mad. Next year, we're gonna be Team Tater Trot. That's the pun I've come up with for next year. All right, now let's go find Steve. 1 to 2 dog fat bike jor. All right. I think you're doing amazing. There you are, 12th at the speed of Sibe. And I don't think you took a bye week, so once those are removed or whatever, let's see if you do even better. I don't know.
Yeah, 11 or 12, I'm not 100%. The last 2 weeks I went back on the shift, when I was on night, I was able to take the dogs out like after work, or like before work, so I was able to get 3 or 4 runs a week, and then I went back on day shift, and it's a lot harder. Day shift, and it's a lot harder. I don't like doing night runs, as you might know.
You can see your friends, the raccoons.
And,
Sasha's friends.
Yeah, my friends. Sasha's friends. So, I think if I was on nights the whole time, I would have been able to probably break, 200 easily.
Steve, turn your mic up. They said, can barely hear Steve. Just talk.
Uh-oh.
Just talk really close.
The microphone's right here. Just talk really. Yeah, but then I gotta move.
There we go. We can hear him now. Now he's back. Oh, okay. What's everyone saying in the chat? We got a little fluffy in 2020. Oh, that would have been a great. That would have been a great team name. A little fluffy. I gotta work out too to gain muscle.
Yeah, this is our 3rd year doing Iron Paws, so it was I don't know. I learn more every year about like how to do it and be like successful. The one thing that you really miss out this year is the regionals. Yeah. I kind of told you about those a little bit, but the regional runs are a lot of fun because basically for each region, there's no regions this year either, but for the regional runs, each region, which is like a group of people, they, as many as possible, meet up for a regional run. So you kind of get to meet like a whole bunch of people that are doing the same thing, that have the same interests. It's a lot of fun.
Sorry, there's like a mass exodus to be behind me right now. Hello? I don't know if you guys can see. Can I help you? Oh, you can't see her. Come closer. Come closer. There you are. Come here. Hi. Oh.
Oh, it's when you're sharing your screen.
Oh,
they couldn't hear me.
Okay, yeah. Cool. We lost you when you're off screen. Gotcha. Next time. Thank you. This is a learning experience for both of us, so. All right. I did have a question for you, Steve. What would you say, so this year, this is your 3rd year doing it, what would you say for each dog is like, yeah.
Hang on one sec. What's that? Yep.
For each dog, what is like the one thing that you're the most proud of this season of Iron Paws?
I was gonna save talking about this for the next podcast, but we did do a 4-dog sled and a 6-dog sled. The 6-dog sled was only for like 200 feet, but we did a couple times a 4-dog sled run with our friends' dogs, and Loki and Izzy led, and they did really, really good. They made me really proud. And then when we did the 6-dog sled, they actually held line out while we're hooking all the dogs up. If you don't know what line out is, what you do is when you're hooking up a big team of sled dogs, like 6, 8, 10, 12 dogs, you hook up the 2 leaders first. So the dogs at the very front, and what they're trained to do and what the line out is they hold the line all the way out so that all the other dogs can get hooked up in a tidy way. Obviously, if the dogs are, getting tangled while you're hooking all the other dogs up, it's kind of a circus. So, yeah, I was really proud of that. And Sasha did really good on her night runs besides the raccoon situation. So I'm definitely proud of them. They came a long way, and Sasha did really good with all of her commands, so I was really happy. It's the thing is, I'm kind of at the point where I know what to expect from them.
Have you ever done a 6-dog sled before? Or a 4? Have you done 4 before?
Before this year, never. That's my first time ever.
Yeah, so I would say, honestly, like, I'm proud of you.
I was scared. That's a lot of power. If you figure out, Loki weighs 65 pounds, Izzy weighs 40, and then Lauren's dogs, the two dogs we ran in wheel, they're like 70 pounds each. So I mean, you're talking north of 230 pounds of dog pulling.
4 dog power.
That's a lot of power.
4 dog power, and then 6
4
dog
power.
power.
6 dog power.
Nice. I think for me, I wasn't surprised by Phoenix's, like, what's the word? Performance at all, because she's like a total beast. Like 2 legs, 2 knee surgeries, and she's 11 years old, and she was still doing like 3 miles with us. But Griffin, I think probably the thing I'm the most proud of is that she actually pulled for the first time ever, and she was fast. Oh my God, Beanish was there. She walked ahead of us. Basically, I was like fumbling with the app on my phone, and I had Griffin with me, and then Beanish had Phoenix. So she walked up like half a block, and then Griffin was like, "I want to go. I want to go." I've never seen her like that before. Yes, we are talking about you. I can't see her behind the green screen. But yeah, I had never seen her pull so hard in my life. And if you guys are on the Facebook group, you can see the video of me just basically being like, "Oh my God, we're running so fast." It was awesome, but it's also terrifying because I was like, if I trip right now, like I am wiping my face on the pavement. Wiping my face on the pavement. Take a look at this face now, people, because it's gonna.
Well, you're gonna trip. You're gonna trip sooner or later.
I'm afraid. Phoenix, do you hear that? I'm in trouble.
Oh yeah.
She's peeking at me through the green screen. She's big mad. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys have any questions for us about our Iron Paws experience? I did ski jor for the first time, which now I'm hooked.
You did?
I can see why. Phoenix and I were like, what? Let's see what they're saying in the chat.
Okay.
Let's see. Doggy nose. I love the photos of the 6 and 4 dogs. They did great. Yeah, the videos of your 6 and 4 dog sled was pretty cool.
Yeah, the 6 dog was like for like 200 feet, and it was after we ran all the dogs. So we ran. What did I do? I did a 2 dog bike jor, and then we did 4 dog sled, and then we did a 6 dog sled when all the dogs were tired, because at that point you're adding 2 more to 2, so you're north of 300 pounds.
Oh my
of
gosh.
dog.
I wonder, like, what is it like when people do, like, 10 dogs? Or, like, the one where they did 24? Oh, my God.
Well, I've watched my friends that have racing kennels when they take off, and they're standing on the drag brake. If you don't know what a drag brake is, it's not an immediate stop. It's more of like a dragging brake. And they'll stand on the drag brake, and they're leaning back quite a bit. They're still just taking off like you wouldn't believe. So the G-forces must be crazy.
I think when I toured, I did that one tour because I got to drive the sled, which was, after that I was like, I'm hooked. Mm-hmm. I think it was 7. I think we had 7 dogs. And I was standing on the brake for a while, just like coasting. Like, is it going to stop anytime soon? Mm-hmm.
That was probably the drag brake. Was it like a big flat? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a drag brake. So that's more of to pace the dogs. It's not like there's no real like equivalent in your car, so it's hard to make an analogy. But it's the claw brake or the bar brake would be like if you were to stand on your brakes, like put your brakes all the way down and do like an emergency stop. Whereas the drag brake is kind of like lightly applying your brakes.
Thing. I don't know how to describe it.
It's a lot of people make them out of snowmobile like tread. Like they'll take like the belt track off a snowmobile, and they'll actually use an old piece of that to do it because it's usually pretty perfect.
Yeah, I would be interested. I think my next step, Steve, is now that I know that Gryffindor can pull, I was gonna reach out to my urban mushing group and be like, does anybody want to come out with us and see if maybe she could run wheel just for a little bit.
Yeah, or even running behind another
Yeah.
team, because I kept telling you that, like, if you put her behind another musher or running their dog that has the drive to do it, then she might naturally want to
I think so,
chase.
but I think the problem is we've seen other dogs like on trails with us. She doesn't care about them. She's just jealous of Phoenix. Like we need to have Phoenix in a sled bag in the team ahead of us.
They usually don't like riding in the bag. You think Phoenix would ride in the
She would
bag?
not ride in the bag. She would
No.
immediately gyrate and get herself out of the bag. Okay, so we got some questions here in the chat. Crystal said, "What is your thoughts on making from a sled to sled with wheels?
Um,
What does that mean?"
like putting like sleds on, or putting wheels on like a
Ooh.
sled. Maybe. Uh, the the problem with doing something like that is that the way that you turn a sled isn't the way that you're going to turn wheels. So you'd have to put like casters, like you'd have to make it
Mm-hmm.
like a shopping cart,
Yeah, but then there's the risk of you
and
like
then you
just
don't have
being
any
pulled
weight.
sideways, like right? Like you basically
Yeah.
drift. Oh, that would be so fun. You go around a curve and you're just like.
Yeah. And then for a lot of the trails you run, if you're running on dirt or anything like that, then it's not going to work too good with casters. So I usually kind of would say you're going to want, if you have like a big team, anything more than two dogs, you're going to want something called a rig, which is like a three-wheeled tricycle kind of thing. And that's what they use to run 4 or 6 dog teams without snow.
Okay, I think I've seen those. They look like, is this a thing? Like it looks like, so it's like 3 wheels, like a triangle, but there's like a platform on each wheel? Yeah.
Each rear wheel, yeah. Each rear wheel has a platform that you stand on, and then you have like bike handlebars and a single front wheel.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, they're called rigs. I can
Yes,
send
I'll
you
put a
a
picture
picture.
in the Facebook group.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Here it is. I'm looking more in the chat. I would love to try. Becky says I would love to try ski joring, but would do most of it on my behind. I was definitely afraid of that, but they didn't pull me that hard. I think it would be a different story if Phoenix was like ahead and then Griffin was doing her like crazy run pulling thing. I think I would be scared. I would be pizzaing the whole way.
Yeah, you could always pizza.
Yeah.
So and you're not going to ski jor more than 2 dogs.
Yeah, that would
So
that would really be dragging my face on the snow. All right, let's see. Beanish asks, Steve, since this was your third Iron Paws, how do you feel like you do it differently each year? Why wouldn't it just be the same apart from the cardio fitness level?
Okay, so I learned a lot more about how to kind of pace my team. So like I can't just start. I guess the other thing is too is that I've gained a lot of experience over the last 3 years mushing in general. But so when Iron Paw starts, the more in condition that my team is, the more miles we can do right from the start, and then being able to kind of schedule things to run allows me to run more. And a lot of the things that I learned from previous Iron Paws was that you basically have to do 4 runs a week to not I wouldn't say be competitive, but I mean if you look at first place in my class, 550 points. She was doing 3 or 4 10-mile runs a week. She's doing 30 or 40 miles a week, which is, yeah. So for us, a 10-mile run would be like hour 15, hour 20 minutes of just run time, which is a really long time. So you have to be able to figure out when you can kind of schedule that.
I'm sharing my screen again. Can you guys hear Steve still? I'm trying something else. Love the howl in the background.
Oh, we
got a super chat from
Crystal.
Crystal. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. Oh my goodness, Phoenix. She says, saw wheels on a kick sled, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, and so the other thing I learned is in previous years, if we got snow, I would just put the bike away and I bring the sled out because if you have snow, you kind of want to go out on the sled. But the thing is that if 10 miles, no thank you. Oh, we were doing 6 mile runs, but I wasn't running. I was on the bike, right? But
Phoenix, what's going on?
usually if we had snow, I would switch over to the sled. The problem is that for points, if I'm on the bike and if I'm in the class of fat bike drawer and I switch over to sled, I'm only getting half points. So if I do a run at 6 miles, I get 6 points for each mile, or I get 6 points for that run. But if I do it on the sled, I only get 3 points. And in the past, I wouldn't care that much, and I would just switch over to the sled. But this year, I kind of made it a point. I did some upgrades on my bike too with the better tires, but I stuck to the bike when there was snow, and the advantage of that is I get 1.5 times points if I'm on snow on the bike.
On snow, like on your bike? Like I feel like that would be so slippery.
It's more slippery, but I have the fat tire bike. I got really good tires. Most of the time, I haven't really been scared except for the last run I did with Lauren, and we'll have to talk about that on the mishaps.
The theme for next week's podcast, or tomorrow's podcast, actually, is mishaps.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a couple, but they're not from this Iron Paws. But I think I'm excited that Lauren's going to be a guest on the show tomorrow, so she can talk about the mishaps. We have a visitor. She's peeking her head through the green screen. I don't know if you guys can see. You're standing on it. We're doing a show right now. I don't know what your sister wants, but it sounds very urgent. Is it dinner time or something? Nah, I fed these two before because I knew that this was going to be a thing. This is just what it's like. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's still hungry.
Phoenix, she's always still hungry. All right. Let's see what else we got in the chat. Thank you for the super chat, Crystal. Really, thanks a lot. I saw wheels on a kick sled, so I was just wondering. That's interesting. Go-kart, Uncle Yukon says, go-kart wheels with small aircraft tires on them. That's what I have on my four-wheeled cart. A four-wheeled cart. Interesting.
Yeah. There's the one thing that I've learned about mushers is that they will convert anything to a rig that they can run the dogs on. I've seen stripped out ATVs. I've seen like three-wheeled carts like welded together out of angle iron. Like you name it, they've done it. And even like the mushers in Alaska, they'll hook the entire dog team up to their truck.
I've seen it like with a snowmobile. I haven't like
and a snowmobile.
Like I will say I was really intimidated. Like I know I have Huskies and I've been a Husky parent for over 10 years, but like the whole oh my gosh. The whole thing about, like, the gear. Yeah.
We're not talking about that, Becky. She's bringing up the tree that I hit.
We can talk about it. The whole thing with gear is, like, intimidating to me. Like, I'm always just, like, because I'm really passionate about using the right gear for dogs. And obviously, like, you want to make sure that you're using the right harness and the right everything. I am.
Are you?
Don't give me crap about
how long was I on?
I was thinking for me, the belt was it was just something that was affecting me, I just don't want it to, I want to make sure I have the right gear so that the dogs are safe. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Welcome to the podcast where Phoenix just barks orders at us. All right. What is it that you need?
See, this is normal, but it gets edited out for everyone else.
That, like, I edit this out. I mean, we keep some Sasha in because I love Sasha. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to let these two out. Can you entertain the masses while I'm gone? Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
Listen here, you little dictator.
Little dictator. Supreme Commander Phoenix.
What is it? Come here.
Uncle Yukon says with Malamutes they can pull a heavier cart and they can help control the dogs better if it's heavy. Yep. It also had a steering wheel and was collapsible to fit inside my van against the side. Yeah, Malamutes are more of a freighting dog for sure. So that's one of the big differences. I think we've talked about it on the podcast before, but for everyone else, what Uncle Yukon's talking about is that like the Siberian Husky is bred to pull a light load over long distances, whereas the Alaskan Malamute is built as a freight dog. They're built for very, very heavy loads. They're a strong dog, but they're not as fast as Siberians. They're still pretty fast. So
I'm back. It
you're
wasn't to
back?
go out. It was for snackos.
Oh,
No
Snackles.
joke. I'm like owned by this dog. Don't get me wrong.
oh, Crystal. My dogs are in
Steve's
bed. It's
dogs are
bedtime
quiet.
for them.
Yeah, they have a
It's-
specific. I think mine have that too. I mean, it's only 7:00 here, but at a specific time, they're just like, it's time to sleep. What would it be to say, Camille? Are they just salty? I'm not there to serve as their poop master. Yeah, when
Oh, Hannah's in
Venus
here.
was
It's funny how you get hooked to the sport after a short amount of time.
Thank you,
It's Hannah.
thank you, Hannah. You do get hooked. It's kind of like having huskies. Like you just kind of want to have more.
So Hannah, she came out to like just take pictures of us on the river like 2 years ago, I think, and then like she just started showing up, and then it's like, well, let's let her run a dog, and then
You got hooked.
she's been out every weekend.
See, it's what
Oh yeah,
happens.
she's
I
in
think-
deep.
Beanish said
She's
it
in
last
deep.
time. She was like, I was thinking maybe I could get a husky. I was like, oh, we got you. We got you. Good luck. Sorry about your floors and your walls. Crystal said, Camille, would you, and Beanish said this too, would you do Iron Paws again? Definitely. I have been saying,
Nice.
so normally I'm a gymnast, right? And gymnastics is like short bursts of energy, and that's it. Like, my routines are like a minute and a half long, or we do like one thing on vault. That's it. So I was always kind of opposed to like longer sort of like things like running or whatever. Because it's just boring to me. I don't know. It's boring.
Boring.
I don't like running on a treadmill. I guess I prefer like exercising for a purpose, I guess. So it was kind of nice to have Iron Paws to kind of push me to like get my miles in. And
What if your purpose for
I
exercise is
can't- I can't.
exercise?
I need to. I'm a dancer and a gymnast. The purpose is to do a routine correctly, or to like do a routine or a combination or whatever. Like I can't just exercise to exercise.
Beanish.
I wasn't considering getting a husky until you clowns.
Sorry, not sorry.
Get ready to eat all the hair. I don't know. You stayed at my house a lot, so you know what it's like. I have my vacuum on a wall, like it's the centerpiece of my kitchen. So, like, you get it. Buy a Dyson.
Buy a Dyson.
Please sponsor us. Thank you. Please and thank you. That's, like, a really responsible sentiment. You guys live vicariously through us. Yes. We find each other. I will say, like, I met Jess at PetCon, and I met Steve through Jess, and, like, just the like, group of people who own huskies, like, we find each other. And we share memes. Which takes me to my next segment. Phoenix, are we good? Like, are we good?
Memes. This is a meme in itself.
All I've ever wanted is to turn Phoenix into a meme. I think she's a meme already, but like I just want, like I'm not good at making memes. I'm not. I think you're probably better at it, Steve. But all I've ever wanted was for her to be a meme because she's ridiculous. Hair
I'll see
all
what I can do.
over. Alyeska is getting real serious about shedding. He's 15 and a half months old. I met you both through Jess, and I met her at the West Michigan Pet Expo. Yeah, see? We're all just friends through our dogs, basically.
Yeah, see, I met Jess at the end of 2019, and then we all know what
I
happened in
know,
2020.
boo, 2020. Was it the end of 2019? Yeah.
Yeah,
Because when
November
was that?
2019.
So that was after LA PetCon.
Yeah, it was the Canadian Pet
Mm.
Expo that I met her.
I would totally go. My dogs have been to Canada. Have you known? Did you know that, Steve?
Yeah, you
Oh,
told me.
yeah. And I like printed
You
out
went to
all the.
BC, right?
Is that where we went? I don't remember.
So you don't know
No, I
where
went
you
to
went in
visit
Canada.
my
It's just
cousins in
Canada.
Hamilton. Hamilton? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's Ontario.
Yes.
That's where
I
I
didn't know
am.
you then. I mean, we
Or
could have visited you.
or as some Americans say,
Who says
Ontario.
Ontario? It's not me, is it? It's
No.
all Jess's fault / doing. Yeah, Jess is really like the friendliest person. And I don't know if you guys know me. Like if
Oh
you
yeah.
come up to me at like a pet thing or expo, like I'll say hi and I'll talk to you, but I will never be the person that comes up to somebody first. I'm just like really bad at that kind of stuff because I'm really awkward. So I don't think Steve and I would ever have met. Like if we saw each other at the same pet event, I wouldn't have been like, "Hi, I have a husky also. Let's be friends." Like that's just like not the kind of person I am. But Jess is like that, so she kind of like brought us all together, which is cool. And fun fact, Steve and I have actually never met in person. We just do this every
No.
other week.
Yeah.
And text each other memes. That's pretty much it. Or send each other sound clips of us freaking out about something.
Yeah.
Really? I'm shy.
the
Yeah, Becky,
raccoon.
I think people are always surprised about that because I seem really outgoing, but like I cannot bring myself to be the first person to say something. But if somebody talks to me, I'm like blah 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 blah. Hello. Super friendly. It's just I'm never the first person to say anything. I almost ran Jess over,
I
so that
almost
proves
ran
she's a
Jess
super
over.
friendly person. I bet she was so nice to you after that too. I wasn't too shy when I met Becky. I couldn't shut up. I think I remember actually. I remember this when Crystal and Becky met. It was right before one of the pet
Yeah.
expos, but I thought that was like the coolest thing
Novi.
ever.
Yeah, because Becky came for the
Yeah.
Novi Pet Expo.
From Germany, which is so cool.
Yeah, and she wanted to come meet Crystal, and I was like, well, you could probably just take the tunnel bus over, because there's a tunnel bus that runs from Windsor to Detroit, so you could just take public transportation if you're staying inside of Windsor, and you go from Windsor to Detroit and back.
That's so crazy. But I think that's so awesome. I like totally commend you guys for like connecting and setting that up because that's like the coolest thing ever. All right, I'm just reading the chat. It's all Jess's fault. I saw Jess in April 2019. I hate 2020. Yeah, I hear you. Although I did spend a lot of my time with my dogs, so they like 2020. Phoenix probably has some complaints about it though. I didn't get.
Yeah, PJ, I'm like literally 45 minutes away from Novi. It's like almost hilarious how far away. Like it's just outside of Detroit, and I live across the river from Detroit. Like it's literally a 45-minute drive once I get over the border. Not even. But the borders are closed. I can't
know.
cross the
As
borders
soon
until
as
those.
they are open, we are setting something up, Steve. That's a promise. All right, I'm gonna go through some memes. Let me see if
Okay.
see if you guys. So I asked in the Discord today, in our like friend Discord, for people to send. Are you serious right now?
It works. She gets a treat when she does it.
She has.
She's
And
trained
Venus
you.
will tell you like, I know when she's like, kind of just doing this, so I ignore her. But like since we're on a show right now. She knows.
She knows.
I will say she's smart. Like we have the joke is that Griffin has rocks in her head and Phoenix is the smart one. And when Tiny was really really small and like I would put him down to go to sleep And I would like back out of his room and be like, okay, he's asleep. Like, everybody be quiet. Phoenix would literally stand outside his door and be like, "Row!" And I was like, shh, shh. And just give her all the treats that she wants. And that's like, why? You're just evil. You just know.
Me and PJ are having like a separate conversation here, but yeah, he says his mom was born in Chatham, Kent, so that's like 45 minutes away the other way, and then his grandma grew up in Bothwell, which is like just outside of Chatham. Yeah, I know Bothwell and I know Chatham, Kent. No way.
That's so cool.
That's awesome, PJ. Sorry for interrupting.
20 knew I was going okay for me, but I lost my dog. Oh, that's so sad. Poor Buster.
Poor Buster.
Crystal, if you guys don't know, Crystal the animal lover just lost her dog 5 days ago. May you guys meet again. That is honestly the worst part about having a dog, is having to say goodbye. Oh. Phoenix, I am in the middle of something right now. She doesn't care. You guys will just have to hear her in the background. I'm so sorry, Crystal. She didn't pass the towel test. Yes, so we did... We were trying to test the dog's intelligence, and I don't know if you guys have heard of the towel test, where you put the towel over their head, and then you see, like, how fast they can remove it. Griffin immediately was like, goodbye, towel, and Phoenix just stood there. I should do a video of it, with the towel over her head, like, just like a lump, like,
I did a TikTok of that. Like, Loki literally flung the thing off in, like, 2 seconds. He's like, it's like, what was that?
Yeah. All right, guys, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna share some memes.
Okay, memes.
The first one is maybe Steve. I know you can't see my screen, but maybe you can see it on the chat or on your phone.
Yeah, I have the stream open on my computer.
Phoenix, I swear. This one said, I saw all of your clothes were clean, so I put my fur on them. Oh, and that hair you just swallowed?
So
yeah,
cute.
I'm inside you. Ugh!
I pulled this out of the dryer, and there's fur on it. I pulled it out of the
Ew.
dryer. And it's not like I have like an old dryer. It's like an LG dryer. There's hair all over me already. It's probably because Sasha was down here.
Sasha. Everything is Sasha. I am
Sasha.
earlier in the live stream. I don't know if you noticed. I was like pulling hairs out of my mouth while I was trying to drink this, which is just a normal occurrence. So true. All right, here's the next meme.
It is.
Loosely walking. Human, are you aware that I was born to pull? So true. Except for Griffin. This meme was not about Griffin. Your dog still pull. Like, my dogs still pull when we're walking, just regular walking.
Yeah, mine too. It depends. If I don't want them to pull, bro. No, I just see like I'll capitalize. This is beanish.
Bro.
Capitalize bro.
It started great, but the meme took a turn. She spent too much time with me. That's basically what happened.
Yeah. If they're in their harnesses, they like their rough wear harnesses. They pull. And if I don't want them to pull, I'll put them in their martingale collars. So I have them
they
trained
still pull.
to
Phoenix
know the
still pulls in
difference.
her martingale.
But yeah.
They just
Yeah. They are.
What they do. Yeah.
Yeah. They want to pull.
All right, here's the next one. Oh wait, people are still talking about the hair. Cat hair is the same way. I know. We had a cat, and I swear the hair it like floats more than husky hair. I don't know what it is, but like that stuff was in my food all the time. Dog hair, I have to comb my mustache a few times a day. Do you get dog hair in your mustache, Steve? I have a story.
Probably.
I was combing my hair. Not a mustache story.
You have a story about your mustache? A story
No, I
about
don't
your
have a
mustache? I can't wait to hear this one.
I was combing my hair and I saw white hair in there and I was like, oh no, it's happening. Like, this is it. All of my children, my fur children and my real child have caused me to go gray. So I pulled at it and it was just a dog hair. Becky says, If a husky owner gets his lungs checked out, how much husky hair will be found in there? A lot. I need to get my filters changed out, I think, is what needs to happen. Jim Johnson said...
You could see it floating everywhere.
I learned not to wear black owning a husky 4 years ago. Yet I still just want to wear black. And then sit on the floor.
Yeah.
The dog hair floats around the house and it gets all over, yes. Alright, let's do the next meme. One of my dogs is smarter than the other. I think this is Griffin. This is like Griffin looking out the window, even though the window's not. I don't know though. We always joke around that she's not smart, and she's.
Okay, so I don't mean to ruin the meme, but the thing is that the dogs might not be looking; they might be listening.
That's true.
Look how the ears are perched.
Look at you.
I hate to ruin the meme because it's funny, but
yeah, that one's probably listening. She's
Sasha
just listening.
does this all the time. Yeah. the sonars.
So
sonars
actually,
are
which dog
pointed.
is smarter? The one that's listening, because their ears are probably a lot more, I don't know, sensitive than their eyes.
Sensitive.
Uncle Yukon said, remember the question, how fast can a husky run in their sleep? The faster, at the speed of Sibe.
At the speed of Sibe.
There could be a ghost, you never know. Oh my gosh, Falcon used to do this all the time. She would just like stare into a corner of the room. And I was like, oh no, it's a ghost.
Oh no.
I don't believe in ghosts, but... I don't believe in ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts, but
it's a
ghost.
She was looking at something. Maybe it was a rat in the wall. I don't know.
Yeah, what a dog's sense of hearing is like what? 30, I forget what the factor is, but it's ridiculously higher than ours.
Listening. That is genius. Beanish said, Steve, you ruined it with smartness. He does that a lot. He's too smart for us. Alright, here's the next.
No. Oh, come on.
Here's the next one. Ladies, one at a time. There's more than enough fluff to go around. Why does he look like... Oh my god. Why does he look like, what's the word? So sure of himself. He's looking extra suave.
He's very confident. Oh, that's a rough word harness too. That's a webmaster.
Your favorite. I have a lab mix that will stare in the corner and growl at the ghosts if that's what's there. Alfred Hitchcock said, "Ghosts believe in us. It's only common courtesy and politeness to return the favor." That is a really
good point, BJ.
They believe in us. I guess Sasquatch believes in us too.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you could fill a black hole with husky fur.
So true.
Because it never stops. I think it comes from like a pocket dimension where it's just always returns to magically. Because it just never stops.
Do I need to give you a puzzle? The other day, I was in a meeting that I was having to present in, so I gave Phoenix and Griffin a puzzle so that they would be occupied. But of course, they needed to solve it right behind me, so the entire meeting was just like the sound of them like trying to like chew at this puzzle. And then one of the treats got stuck, so then Phoenix was like freaking out, like, I can't get it. So eventually she's like, ah! And I was like, great, exactly what I didn't want to happen is happening right now. Can I help you?
She wants to talk to the manager.
Phoenix's dog, Karen. Please, somebody make a meme. I would like to speak to your manager, please, about the amount of snacks I've received.
Oh, Uncle Yukon found the science behind dogs hearing better than humans. Dogs have a much greater hearing ability than humans, actually being able to hear nearly twice as well. Whereas humans can hear sounds up to about 23,000 hertz, dogs can hear noises that reach more than 45,000 hertz.
Oh my god. She could probably hear you through my headphones.
And it's more... Yep, and it's much more sensitive too. So like they're able to discriminate between very very soft sounds and loud sounds. Actually, uh,
Don't do it.
getting sidetracked here, but uh, one of the mushers I follow, he was running his team, and he said G,
Just
like that,
gee.
out on the trail, and he's running 16 dogs. So the dogs are 60 feet in front of him, and the dogs went G because they can hear him, and he didn't have to like bark the orders at the dogs. He
Make a
just listened.
gif of Phoenix Karen. Griffin, you weird.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you guys all got to see what it's like anytime I try to do anything important. Hello. Can I help you? Alright, here's the next one. Somebody said, Venus said make a gif. They need a Kong or a bully stick. Yeah, I think they need a puzzle, but then you're gonna hear puzzle. But it's okay.
I'm just glad you're saying GIF, not GIF.
It's graphic interface, right? It's a hard G.
Yeah, it's a hard G.
So which can we hear better, dogs or... so which can hear better, dogs or cats? Charlotte asking all the science questions right now. I feel like cats can see better, right?
Yeah, cats can see better than dogs. I gotta like Google it. So.
Steve, it wasn't a challenge.
Oh.
Hi, can I help you? The complaint department is closed right now. Would you like something else? See, this is the difference between Phoenix and Griffin. Phoenix is like, rah, 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 I need things. And Griffin will just put her face, like, in your face. What is it?
What if you combine two of those things?
And
if
put
they
your
rah,
face
rah,
in
rah
your face?
and put their face.
Is that Sasha?
Then you get a Sasha.
All right, I have another meme. Charlotte said, "Steve, Google it."
Ooh.
Google it, Steve. Google it. Google it.
Google it.
All right, this one says, "Oh my God, Griffin."
Okay.
This is all you need to know about Siberian Huskies. So true. This is Falcon right here. I need to find some of those pictures, but Falcon has.
Yep.
I know, right?
What a photo bomb.
Hi. Hi, it's me.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh my gosh, that's what they said. Rawr. I love this.
That's epic.
This is definitely Falcon. I have to find some of the old photos of her because she's photobombed a lot of photos. And especially since her eyes are so derpy. I don't know if that's something, but she always looks like she's like confused, like. Oh my gosh! All right, hold on. All right.
According to this website, cats' hearing is
I know,
better than dogs.
What is it? What is it? We're trying to do a show, Phoenix.
Oh. The Sibe-Stream gets interrupted once again by Phoenix asking for a snacko. Oh, Uncle Yukon. Yeah, Jim Johnson, you are correct. Cats and dogs both have many muscles in their ears that allow for swiveling, which helps them hone into faraway sounds. Dogs can hear very well. Cats hear better. On average, dogs can hear frequencies up to 45,000 hertz. Cats can hear an impressive 100,000 hertz. No pick without a husky. Yeah, I don't think I have any photo bomb pictures, but if Sasha will be that dog one day. She'll photo bomb something, because she'll just like dive into a picture or something.
I gave
another snacko.
You can probably hear it in the background.
Oh, I can hear him. Yeah, I can hear him.
I can't. Like, I am clearly I am being owned. They saw the green screen and they were like, hello. How can I capitalize on this? Supreme Overlord.
Leader Phoenix.
Honestly, who cares? Dogs rule. No pick without a husky. All right, I have another one. use caution. It's Husky Gator season.
Husky Gator.
I love this, but in my H2M2 group, because I'm in a Husky, Huddle, and Malamute Mingle group in Southern California, and during Shark Week, like the Discovery Channel Shark Week, they're always like, it's Shark Week, post your shark photos, and it's just like photos of like Huskies with their teeth out. I love those.
Oh yeah, I got some of those.
And it's crazy because people always are like, oh, they look so mean,
ones.
but I'm like, they're literally just like living their lives. This is just how they communicate.
Yeah, it's the rough play of Siberians though is not shared by a lot of dogs, so a lot of people kind of find it to be more of a fight, and like even in my own experience, I've had people over and it's like, dude, your dog is fighting. I'm like, no, that's just how they play. And they're like, no, they look like they're fighting, and I'm like, no, watch. And like I'll call them over and they'll come over. I'm like, look, they're not hurting each other. They're just wrestling. They like wrestling and doing all sorts of stuff like that, and it looks rough, type of play.
That's just the kind of dogs they are. Except for Griffin, she gets really upset if you try to wrestle with her. I don't think she knows how to play. Venus says, have you taken your Husky swimming? How was that experience? I've never taken Griffin swimming, but Falcon hated water. I've had 2 rescues, and both of them just hated water. Probably because they lived outside, and it rained, and they just didn't like water. Griffin doesn't like it either. The scary attack water at the beach is too scary for her, apparently. But Phoenix likes to swim up until when she can reach the bottom of the, the ground, She likes to be able to be in control, and that's it. Nothing more than that. Because this is horrible, but I think she's been scarred by this ever since. But, I had a party at my parents' house once. I think Phoenix was, a year old or something like that. And some dude thought it would be great to just, drop her into the pool. And it, she knows how to swim, so she was fine. But, it just, messed her up from there. And I was just like, this is horrible. But, of course, before he was able to drop her in, she had taken her claws and scratched him, all across the chest. And I was like, serves you right, my friend. So, since
yeah,
then,
that's a negative
kind of,
association.
She only swims
so that's
to, not die.
Yeah, that's a negative association, which is why you always want to try to avoid that
and I was upset
type of
because,
thing.
I wanted to be able to, swim with her and, have her enjoy it, but she still likes the water. She just... if her feet aren't touching the ground, she's not cool with it. What about your pet, Steve?
Izzy's a water dog, and Sasha and Loki can take it or leave it. Loki really doesn't like water very much. Even we'll have a kiddie pool. It'd be 100 degrees out. He won't go in it unless he's really hot. Sasha will go in it and walk around in it for a minute, but Izzy will go in that kiddie pool and dig and run around in it, and she's soaking wet. She'll dig she digs water, and she'll splash herself with all the water. And yeah, even when we take her to because we live near the Great Lakes, so if we bring her near any bodies of water, Izzy always goes in the water, and Loki kind of is like, well, I'll get my feet wet, but exactly. I don't want anything else getting wet.
Kind of well, I don't know. I would say she's in between. Because if you've ever seen her at the beach, and I think Beanish was there to give a testament to that, but as soon as Phoenix sees the ocean, she's like, yes, the ocean!
Hannah just said, doesn't Sasha sunbathe? Yeah, Sasha sunbathes. It'll be 105 degrees out, and she'll just lay out in the sun and just sprawl out. She's black and white.
If you touch her back,
how
it's
are
really
you not
hot, right?
Yeah.
I would have been mad at him for touching my dog. I was mad.
The thing is with the double coat is that the same fur that keeps them warm, that's blocking all of that heat, because the sun is the heat is emitting it, all the photons hitting and accelerating the molecules.
Steve,
right?
You said photons.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with photons.
What's wrong
we
with
just made this live stream a lot smarter. No.
I'm sorry.
I just think this is great. This is great.
Anyways,
Photons, guys. Photons.
the same thing that keeps them warm in the winter keeps them nice and cool in
And
the
that's
summer.
why you should never shave them.
Sasha, just never shave them.
I'd be ready. Yeah.
Ready to sprint if you're with Phoenix and she sees water.
She loves it. She'll only go up to her chest, but she loves it. All right, I have a couple more. All right, here we go. When are the Bernie memes gonna get old? Because for me, they're still not old.
Oh, Bernie's. I made a Bernie meme for a friend of mine.
You did? Was it Bernie being pulled by a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dog team?
That's probably a 14 dog team.
6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Oh, there's one hiding behind this black one, so it is 14. Holy moly.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy that originally, I don't know if it was a guy actually. I'm apologize for assuming, but the person that did like the first meme, they made a site where they had the transparent PNG of Bernie, and you could just like put your own photo in and then move it around and crop it and everything and make your own meme very easily.
That's so great. I have to tell you guys something. I work in supply chain for a cosmetics company, and like I present to like a lot of like higher ups, and one of the like top management in my company has a background, because basically we use Microsoft Teams. So on Microsoft Teams you can make whatever background you want. So some of our backgrounds are like the brand logo. Some of our backgrounds are like a picture of like the office, since we haven't been there in a while, and one of the like VPs had a picture of the conference room, but Bernie like sitting really small like behind it. And I was like, this is so great. I took a screenshot
awesome.
of it and I sent it to my team, and I was like, look at this. I don't think they're getting
That's great.
old. Oh, here's another one.
I love the Bernie.
People who own a Husky versus people who own a Husky. Oh, I think I get it. So people who own a Husky think they're angels, and people who actually own a Husky know that they're ridiculous. Are you okay, Phoenix? Did you finish it? The puzzle? She's just sitting there panting to herself. Good. Are you tired? I wish I didn't drink all this rosé. I would have run these two. I could still run them after this. No doubt. All right, here's another one. All right. It says, graduated. I still have no idea what I'm doing. Oh my god. If this isn't Griffin after Iron Paws. She's like, I've completed Iron Paws, but I have no idea what it was about.
Yeah, that's Griffin
why am
for
I
sure.
pulling? I don't know. Oh, I love these. You guys are great. How about this one? I flunked anger management twice. Twice? Is that a real word? Jeez. I flunked anger management twice. Try me. Oh, that's Falcon. I feel like that would be Sasha too. She's like, you want to go? You want to catch these hands?
Yeah, that's Sasha.
Okay, here, I think this is the last one. It's not really a meme, it's just a picture of a cute doggo drinking Bex. Phoenix, are you going to be okay back there?
Wow. Are they remodeling?
The my house? Yes. I don't know. I don't live in this house anymore. It's been 2 houses ago, but Phoenix used to chew the wall out of spite, and not just the corner. Like, you would think that like maybe like a corner of the wall she would like chew it. No, this was a hole the size of a softball, just in a flat wall. Like, it's like she took her nose and was just like, I don't even know how to describe.
Here, if I send you a
Yeah,
meme right now,
send it
can you
through
put it up?
I don't know where you want to send it. Send it through the. Yeah, send it through Messenger.
Messenger.
Okay. You found one?
Okay. One more.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you asked me for a meme earlier, and I
It's
just
cool.
wasn't in the right mood
Just
for
not in
it,
the mood for memes.
and not in the right mood, like not in the right headspace for it. And then here, there you go. There, put that one up.
Okay,
It's my
hold
favorite
on.
one ever.
What's it like owning a Siberian Husky? It's like a merry-go-round. That actually sounds pretty nice. I'm not finished.
I'm not finished.
Are you sure that's not a picture of Falcon at the bottom? Oh wait, maybe it's Sasha. Oh.
Maybe.
Uncle Yukon said Alyeska chewed a big hole in the kitchen wall. He was tired of being in there at night when he was little. Oh, yeah, that's Phoenix. Where did we go the one time? I went to Great Adventure. I went to Six Flags Great Adventure. Six Flags Great Adventure. Yeah, in New Jersey. And when I came back, Phoenix had chewed my favorite shoes and put a hole in the wall. Because she was like, "You're going to have fun without me?" I don't think so. I don't think so. Crystal said, "Ha, that's a good one." All right, guys.
Scott said, years ago I took my Siberian Husky to a beauty school. She didn't graduate. She did get certificate of participation though.
Nice try. A for effort.
Oh, PJ sent me one.
Send it to me. Send it to me.
Okay, one sec.
And then we're gonna have to get to the next topic because I gotta call Tiny soon.
Okay.
Kira getting into mischief? Yes. I am. I love so Jess on her, I think on her Facebook page has an album called like things that Kira has chewed up, and like every time it's just like toilet paper rolls and like paper towels or newspapers. Every time I look at it, I remember Puppy Phoenix. I have to tell you guys the one story though. I went back to visit my school, Penn State, for St. Patrick's Day. So this is like around the time that we went. I brought Phoenix with me, and we stayed in a dog-friendly hotel. And then we went out to dinner and left her in the hotel room, which, like, normally she's fine, but we didn't bring a crate, so, I mean, this is on us. I come back, open the door to the room, and mind you, we were only gone for, like, maybe an hour and a half for dinner. I open the door to the room, and as I open it, I see like a turd smear, just like being smeared by the door. This dog laid a turd in front of the door so that as soon as I opened it, it just smeared it across the floor. And I was like, look at this poetic justice. Like, this is a masterpiece.
Oh my God. It's a masterpiece.
Like, how? I don't even know how to describe her. Oh my gosh. Oh, did you send me the? Oh, you sent me another one. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the one last meme. This is
one
from
PJ sent me. Thanks,
My
PJ.
friends and I are in junior high, running to the dance floor. My friends and I in junior high, running to the dance floor when Soulja Boy yelled, "You!" And it's Jess's dogs, Shelby, Memphis, and Oakley. Right? Boom, boom,
Yep.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. You.
I have the poster to that picture.
I love this. Is a good picture.
It is a really
commend
good picture.
Jess for being able to capture all of these like really awesome shots. All right, I have one. I had one more thing, one more topic I wanted to go over.
Well, that would have
Yeah,
been
it's
Jamie
Jamie.
that captured
Everybody
it, right?
needs a Jamie. Lots of doo-doo.
I need a
Crystal
Jamie.
said. She did want to go outside.
Oh, PJ made that. That was
Oh,
good.
you made it. It was
Even though I hate that song.
PJ, not gonna lie, that was definitely me and Beanish. We went to college together, so as soon as we heard like "you," I was like, yes, I know this song. I can do the whole like Superman thing. Oh gosh. I was that person.
You were that
I'm
person.
a dancer. We were both dancers. So like anytime there was any dance that went with anything, I was like, yes, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup. I am not sorry for being myself.
No one's
Yeah,
asking
no.
you to be.
All right, last thing. So before we end the stream, I just wanted to address this because Charlotte brought it up in the Facebook group. Oh my gosh. And she was like, "Can you knit or make a sweater with husky fur?" And the answer is absolutely yes. There's an entire group of, and I've seen like videos about this actually, of people who like make yarn from their dog's fur and then they make stuff out of it. How to spin your dog hair into yarn. Like, what?
That's the problem, is you
Yes.
have to spin it first. So it's
It
a
was like, how
lot of
much fur
work.
do you need? Sheep's wool versus dog yarn fur. I don't know how I feel about this. This would be cool because, like, you know, why don't you take whatever this is and put it to good use, right? Like, you're gonna, over the 11 years that I've had Huskies, I could have made like 100 sweaters.
Oh my god. You would only need one though, because it'd be the
Right?
warmest sweater you ever wore.
I think it would be an exercise in, like, I don't know, putting yourself in your dog's shoes. Make a sweater. Forget that. Make a full bodysuit out of husky fur and then wear it in the summertime and be like, now I get it. Now I get why they're so
Bodysuit.
hot. Full bodysuit, unitard. Who would want to do that? But it's cute.
It'd have to be like a green screen suit where like it's only like the face that's open.
Griffin, did you solve your puzzle?
That would be
I think that would
toasty.
be toasty. I always feel bad because, who is it? Anybody that I describe it to, that are just like, oh, like, what do you think it's like to be your dogs in the wintertime? I'm like, put on a winter coat, put on like thermals and like snow pants and a hat and gloves, and like now you'll know what it feels like.
Yeah, when I was doing the a couple of the runs back a couple of weeks ago, when it was pretty cold here. It was like -10, -12 Celsius. Do quick math in your head.
I had too much rosé. I cannot do
anyways.
this right now. What did you say, 20? I feel like 23 is like hot, right?
No.
Oh, negative,
no, it was
sorry.
negative. -10, 12. It was like +15, +12, +10 Fahrenheit. Anyways, so I put on my thermals, then I put on my, all my layers, and I'd have to go outside and get everything ready, load the truck, and then I have to come back inside and get the dogs ready. Like the 10 minutes I was inside,
I feel like that's what they feel like all the time.
Yeah, and well,
Oh my
they
God,
don't sweat.
Just imagine sweating on your mouth.
Yeah. And then even when I would drive, I wouldn't turn the heat on at all.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, Uncle Yukon
Just drive
says
all the way out
you
with no
wash
heat.
the hair a couple of times first, then card it, then do something
Then
to make
card
yarn
it.
out of it, then knit it. This is interesting.
Yeah, carding it is like when you...
I think it's interesting. I've made a lot of hats. So I can knit and crochet. So if I can figure out how to spin some yarn out of the dog's fur, I could make you a hat, Steve. I could make you a
dog
Phoenix
hat?
isn't shedding that much right now, but Griffin, I could make you a Gryffindor hat. Is that something you'd be into? Ugh.
Sure.
The thing
why
is,
not?
like, it seems weird, but I guess it's really not that weird because we do the same thing with sheep. Like get a sheep and name the sheep and bring it into your family as a part of your family and then shear it, spin some yarn out of it.
You have to
Right.
shear sheep, though.
Spin some yarn out of it and then make a hat out of it, and now you have like a sheep hat. I was just thinking
A
about like
sheep
what I
hat.
would name my sheep.
Would you be a little sheepish in a sheep hat? Oh, the dad
I
joke.
tried so hard not to
What is
laugh at
wrong
it,
with
and I
me?
laughed at it. Oh, that's not part of the drinking game though. Maybe I'll pull that up right now. The last thing I want to share is the Sibe-Stream podcast drinking game that we made. Where is it? Get out of here. I really just want some, like, I just wanted to make a drinking game.
Any excuse to drink.
I mean, don't be like me, people. Don't be like me.
Don't be like me.
Let's see, okay. Everybody gives me crap, though. Everybody in the Discord and here gives me crap for not sleeping. So what you get is me drinking stuff.
I can relate, though.
That's it. That's what happens.
All right,
here,
I can relate, though.
Last thing to share. The Sibe-Stream podcast drinking game. Take a sip anytime Steve courteously laughs at one of Camille's jokes, which happens a lot. When someone says the word husky, basically we're going to get messed up if we drink anytime someone says husky.
Yeah.
And when anyone says Sasha. But they have to say it like that. Sasha. Take a gulp when Steve actually laughs at Camille's jokes. Anytime a dog interrupts, oh my gosh, we're... After today, we'll be really messed up.
Do not... Yeah, don't be responsible for any alcohol poisoning.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me move this. Ah! These are the comments from the... anytime someone says the word potato, which we say a lot, drink all of it when Camille messes up the intro. When the hosts say aru, which is basically the end of every podcast, so basically you finish all your drinks.
Yeah.
When Steve makes a big hand gesture to emphasize his point. It took me a while to come up with this, but I realized that you do this in almost every podcast. So I was like, this is perfect. It's perfect.
You were just doing the same thing. You're doing the Italian
like
thing.
It's just chef's kiss.
No,
I'm from New
doing
Jersey,
this.
all right?
Well, I figured you picked it up.
Did I really
in New
do
Jersey.
that? Oh my gosh.
You did.
People would be drunk
It's
with
funny.
the dog howling. Seriously, anytime Phoenix says rut-row, take a gulp, people. That was a bad joke. Yes! Who made a sheep joke? Thank you, Scott. Oh, man. Also,
That was
don't
a
drink while
bad
sledding or
joke.
mushing, running, or walking. You can get pulled over if you are under the influence riding a bike, so I think it's the same thing if you are sledding. Also, that's just super dangerous for your dogs. Do not do that.
Yeah.
Do what I do. Drink your
that.
drinks and then go to bed. That's basically what it is. Drink your drinks, go to bed. That's all. Make sure you take care of all of your dogs beforehand.
Please drink responsibly.
Yeah, it says drink responsibly. There is no shame in playing with juice. Play with juice.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. I think, and that was it. That was all the topics I wanted to go over today. Thank you all for joining. Did you have any last words for our first live stream, Steve?
Well, hopefully the audio will work next time.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. That was so weird. But thank you all for dealing with, like what is it? Putting up with our shenanigans. Yeah.
Thank you.
Honestly. And join the Facebook group if you haven't already.
Yeah, give us some feedback. Let us know what you think or things that you want us to talk about or
Post
anything
more
really.
memes. Like, I just post all the memes.
Or post memes. We love
Share
memes.
with your horses,
I
but
love
not with
memes.
your huskies.
Camille loves memes.
I didn't get it. Nope, still not.
Nope, still not.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Hope more live streams. Oh, yes. Thank you so much for joining, and hopefully we'll be better at it next time. And I was trying to get the music to work, and I don't even, just whatever.
Oh, that was probably why. The music.
I'm sorry. Thanks for hanging out with us.
That's why.
Let us know if you think a different day would be better. Whatever. I don't know. Today was kind of rough because I literally finished a meeting with people from work, and then I was like, I gotta go, and I'm like quickly trying to put the green screen up and like getting everything together. Whew. I'm gonna go tend to my tiny dictator now.